Winning the IPL is no easy task. It takes months of preparation, team bonding, and the team to find the right combination, and a lot of work needs to be done behind the scenes from the coaching staffs to the management. It takes all of this for the team to lift the trophy. But sometimes some teams just surprise us with the kind of cricket they play and yet lift the trophy in the end. Well, in today's video, we will see some of the instances where IPL was won by the most unlikeliest of teams. This is WCA. Cue the intro.
With number name by the barest of margins.
Goldie goes down the ground. Goldie goes out of the ground.
Goldie finishes off in style.
I do not believe what I've just seen.
Before we get to the video, if you could please like and subscribe, it would help the channel grow a lot. Thank you so much in advance, and now let's get started. During the 2009 edition of the IPL, it was moved to South Africa to accommodate the Indian general elections in India. And out of the 7 teams, the one team who many people wouldn't even consider strong enough to qualify would be the Deccan Chargers. As before the 2009 IPL season, Deccan Chargers only won 2 out of their 14 games. Such was the surprise of people when they found out that Deccan would be one of the top 4 teams to qualify for the playoffs, edging just over Punjab in the net run rate. And since IPL from 2008 to 2010 did not have the playoffs format we have now, where Qualifier 1, Qualifier 2, Eliminator and Final would take place, instead they just followed a simple Semi-Final 1 and Semi-Final 2 format. So according to Semi-Final 1, the top of the table would be facing the bottom of the top 4, meaning the 2 teams who would face each other is Delhi and Deccan. And just to give you a clear idea of how strong Delhi was in 2009 is Andre Russell, the first English captain to lift an ICC trophy. Paul Collingwood, Glenn McGrath was benched. Such was the strength of Delhi in 2009. So to defeat such an invincible side, you would need to be nothing short of extraordinary. Such was Deccan on that fateful day. Choosing to bowl first, they dismissed both the Delhi openers Gautam Gambhir and David Warner on ducks in the very first over of the game. And though having the firepower of Virender Sehwag, Dilshan, AB de Villiers and Dinesh Karthik, Delhi would only go on to post a total of 153 for 8 in their 20 overs. And if you think batsmen are ruthless in this era, you have not seen a 38-year-old Adam Gilchrist in 2009. In the very first over of the game, Adam Gilchrist would go on to score 21 runs, which included 5 fours in 5 deliveries in the very first over of the game. And from there on, he would score a rampant 85 runs of just 35 deliveries, as Deccan would almost seal the game in the power play with 84 for 1, the highest score in power play that would last till the year 2014. From there on, it was a cakewalk for Deccan as they won the game with 2 overs to spare. And in the final, they would face Bangalore. They would lose their hero of Semi-Final 1, Adam Gilchrist, for a 3-ball duck. And from there on, Herschel Gibbs would put on a 53 not out, and some contributions from the late Andrew Simons and a young Rohit Sharma. Deccan would post a total of 143 for 6, which is the 4th lowest first innings IPL total in an IPL final of all time. So Bangalore was pretty comfortable when they came to bat. Though after a slow power play, they would pick up the pace but still kept losing wickets at consistent intervals. And at the end of 14 overs, they just needed 45 runs from 36 deliveries with 6 wickets in hand. But Andrew Simons remembered he's an Australian in a final, as he dismissed the said batsman Ross Taylor and a young Virat Kohli in 2 consecutive deliveries, shifting the momentum towards Deccan. And after a brilliant 4 overs in death, the equation would come off as 15 runs to win of 6 deliveries, with Robin Uthappa and strike. And due to the brilliant last over from RP Singh, he would only concede 8 runs in the over, as Deccan Chargers won their inaugural IPL title, defeating RCB by a margin of just 6 runs. And though Deccan would qualify for the playoffs next season, they would fall off hard as they finished on 7th and 8th position in the 2011 and 2012 IPL seasons respectively. And during the 2013 season, they were terminated from IPL due to financial issues. So a team who only won 26 out of their 76 matches with a win ratio of less than 35%, Deccan Chargers is definitely one of the surprising IPL winners of all time. Now we fast forward to 2014 IPL season. Coincidentally, due to parliament elections in India, the 2014 season was also shifted to UAE, but only for the initial 20 games. The first game was between Kolkata and Mumbai in their first game, it's obvious, Kolkata won. But though Kolkata would go on to defeat Royal Challengers Bangalore, they would go on to lose 4 games in a row. And at the end of the first half, Kolkata only had 2 wins and 5 losses. and they were yet to win a match in India. After the first half, Kolkata would enter, in my opinion, the greatest comeback in IPL. As in the next 7 games, Kolkata would win 7 consecutively, and 6 out of the 7 games were won by chasing, as they finished top 2 in the points table with 9 wins and just 5 losses. As in the qualifier 1, they would face Punjab, who dominated the group stage with 11 wins, the joint highest in IPL. But this time, knowing Kolkata is such a good chasing side, Punjab won the toss and elected to field first. And after a solid 42 runs from Robin Uthappa, almost all of the teammates pitched in about 15 to 20 runs each, which was enough for Kolkata to post a total of 163 for 8 in their 20 overs. And just for a fact, Punjab never lost a game in this season while they were chasing. So it was going to take something special to defeat them, and special it was for the Kolkata Knight Riders, as they bowled beautifully and 3 out of the 5 bowlers only gave under 6 runs per over in a T20 game. That is just insane to even say out loud, as Punjab lost for the first time in the tournament while they were chasing, as Kolkata Knight Riders booked themselves a ticket in the final. And in the final, they would face Punjab once again, and after a surreal performance against Chennai, Punjab would go on to bat first in the final, and though losing Virender Sehwag and their captain George Bailey early on in the innings, the domestic duo of Manan Vora and Wriddhiman Saha would put on a 129-run partnership, as Wriddhiman Saha would become the first and the only Indian in IPL final to score a century, as Punjab posted a huge total of 199 for 4 in their 20 overs. And in the chase, Kolkata started bad, as the Deer's orange cap holder Robin Uthappa was dismissed in the 4th ball of the chase, but Manish Pandey would step up to the occasion. After a 53-run stand between him and Gautam Gambhir and a 71-run stand between Manish Pandey and Yusuf Pathan, unfortunately, Manish Pandey would get out on 94. But the job was almost halfway done, as Kolkata just needed 21 runs in the next 3 overs, with the young Surya Kumar Yadav getting out on the penultimate over. The equation was 7 balls, 11 runs to win, and Piyush Chawla would hit a ripper to the stands. The equation is now 5 runs to win of 6 deliveries, as Piyush Chawla would finish the chase, as Kolkata would lift their 3rd IPL trophy in just 3 years' time. The 2016 IPL season is one of the most iconic seasons of all time, and Hyderabad started awfully, as they started their campaign with back-to-back losses, but they eventually picked up their consistency, as in the next 10 games they would only lose 2 matches and win 8 of them, as they almost sealed the spot in the top 2. Hyderabad was just 1 win away, but unfortunately they lost both their remaining games with a very close encounter against Delhi, as Bengaluru on the other hand won 6 out of their last 7 games, as they finished top 2, edging over Hyderabad in the net run rate. So Hyderabad had to take the hard part towards the final, and they did, as in the eliminator they defeated Kolkata by 22 runs, and in qualified to a close game against Gujarat, as Warner played arguably one of the best lone warrior knocks in IPL, scoring 93 runs of 56 deliveries along with the excellent cameo from Vipul Sharma, as Hyderabad booked themselves a spot in the 2016 final. And the rest is just history. After an excellent start from David Warner, one of the most iconic cameos in IPL, one of the biggest collapses in IPL, and after an eventful 90 hours for the Hyderabad team, they lifted their first ever IPL trophy, and to this day, they remain the only team to ever win IPL, finishing aside from top 2. If Hyderabad had not won this, finishing 3 or 4 would eventually be the same as finishing 5 or 10. Such is the performance nobody expected from Hyderabad. During the 2022 season, 2 new teams were added to IPL, as this season marked IPL being a 10-team tournament after 9 long years. The 2 teams were Team Gujarat and Team Lucknow. And after the auction, the only thing good about Gujarat was their jersey design, because aside from few top talents, they didn't really have much to show for themselves. But Gujarat proved a team in the field is always better than a team on paper, as Gujarat would crush the league stage, winning 10 out of the 14 games, and in Qualifier 1, they faced off against Rajasthan, as Rajasthan finished at a respectable 188 for 6 in their 20 overs, and in the chase, Gujarat lost their opener Wriddhiman Saha in the 2nd ball of the chase. From there on, a 72-run stand between Shubman Gill and Matthew Wade, and David Miller putting on a performance of a lifetime. Though Gujarat started slow at the chase, at the end they needed 16 runs in the last over to win, and David Miller, who was on 50 of 35, would go on to smack 3 marvelous sixes to send Gujarat to the first ever IPL final in their first ever IPL season. As Gujarat faced the same opponents Rajasthan in the final, at the toss Gujarat won and elected to bowl first. As Gujarat bowlers would dismantle the Rajasthan batsmen and except the openers, none of the teammates crossed over 15 runs, as they failed and collapsed to only 130 for 9 in the 20 overs. And Gujarat did take the time to chase this one, as they eventually chased the target of 130 in 18.1 overs, clinching their title in their first ever IPL season. And if you had asked me or any other person after the 2022 auction, where do you see Gujarat Titans finish? None of the answer would be champions. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do like and subscribe as it helps the channel a lot. Thank you so much for watching once again. And this is WCA. See ya. Due to financial issues, financial issues, financial issues, issue. Due to financial issues,